Welcome to the American Women's Basketball Championship quarterfinals. As part of the Champ Week, you are watching the American Conference on ESPN. And you are about to watch a team that has dominated the American Conference since they joined it 3 years ago. UConn has never lost in the conference, either in the regular season or in this tournament. Deanna Stewart with her first of what will probably be several rebounds today. Kia Nurse getting it into Tuck. One-on-one matchup, a little bit too hard off the glass, but she gets it back and puts it in.
Real versatile player, able to really stroke it from the three down low, but just gives them that type of spreading the defense, giving that range.
She's 6'2". Kia Nurse goes in with the offhand, puts it up and in.
Taylor just trying to be aggressive and trying to get herself another opportunity.
Taylor has fouled out of 7 games this year, and they can't afford to lose her, and that's nifty stuff.
And Coach Macy talks about that, to compete with UConn and USF. That's their way of kind of getting players that already have experience. Instead of coming in just as freshmen without that college experience, they try to get those transfers. And she is staying hot. And now you bring somebody else, and obviously Nurse, but you bring another scorer.
Nurse, twice she has made shots with her offhand. Is just a junior, and she has 5 of their points. She transferred in after 2 years at Indiana State, left after they had a coaching change. And dial it up.
And that's what's crazy about it. I mean, when you really do think about it, they're up 17-7. She just is taking one shot, and it's not a problem. That's not even, you're not saying, hey, you need to go get a look.
And that was pretty.
Every single night. Yeah, UConn's up here, but there's some players who can put some points on the board. And that's all around the country, too.
Yeah. But there is one big top dog, and it is Connecticut. Samuelson, nifty. She's got 8 points because she is 6'3", and you mentioned that she's versatile at that size.
It is, and it just gives you such a flexibility as a team. As you see Holston walking into Stewart on the block.
And again, 7 players, and you got to play these guys at 2 o'clock local.
And they've been doing it for a long time this season. As you see Stewart running the floor, and Tuck again, excellent passer. 3.1 assists on the year. But anybody gets the rebound, they go. They start the break. She gives it up, keeps running. But again, Tuck with that vision as a post player.
It's finished up by Laramie.
And ECU has some length and has some size, and then gets some turnovers by Connecticut. But again, great take by Jefferson.
Who would be the first to tell you that she did it in fewer games, so her per-game average is higher.
The details, the devil's in the
details. But she couldn't do that. And it moves so well without the ball. Tuck puts it on the floor, goes in with her left hand and finishes. UConn shot 74% in the first quarter.
Yeah.
15 of 19. 2 stretches of 7 shots made in a row.
I mean, just what's so key about it, they're just efficient. They're efficient in a lot of ways, but offensively, in all the categories. And they need that. They need people to look to score. And obviously she's capable with great job, a little rub pick on the break. Point guards, when you're running down on the break, just rub off the butt of your other offensive player.
Now is closing out her last 3 years at ECU. Samuelson got just enough of a screen from Tuck to get that shot off.
Such a good.
And then another outside shot from Tuck. That one is a 3.
Connecticut, it's the effort. It's effort plays right here. Obviously turnover, but you see that recognition of defense to offense. Tuck is gone. Hey, go get you an easy bucket. And you talk about it. You talk about team taking the ball. You're just around. You're picking up. Even just being around that makes them fumble. You get yourself an easy bucket. And also Nurse not just turning her head. She was aware that that ball came loose, and I'm out. They get an easy 2. And somewhat of a thought, UConn shoots at 35-8 from the three-point line. Obviously 52 from the 2. But there's some way, as you see Nurse wheeling and dealing on the block, real comfortable down there with the post move. Enjoy watching Coach Macy coach. Fiery.
Yes. They're doing a good job with not a lot of firepower. Samuelson finishes inside, repeating again that
that's something where coaches, you know, when there is a game that's a tad bit out of hand, you can play games. Let's hold them to this. Let's drop their, let's get their field goal percentage to this. Let's try to, nice cut and pass. They just play so well off of each other.
But East Carolina coming out very aggressively in the third quarter. They are just 13 and 18 on the season. We're 6 and 12 in the America during the regular year. And Brianna Stewart with an easy putback. Ray got bottled up and threw it away. And now here's Jefferson. Super fast and super good over to Williams. Payne coming off a terrific game yesterday. You called that game, 26 points, and she went over 2,000 in her career.
She did. She came up big in the end. Samuelson, again, penetration baseline by Jefferson. Samuelson moving down in her vision.
Williams took it right back off Touré and then put it in. A little redemption.
May see her, maybe hold off. Hopefully she'll be, so everybody's at full force whenever they are.
And then the final game tonight will be Tulsa against third seed Temple. Gabby Williams is having herself a game. As they're going out there with, what's a 38-point lead? 40-point lead. Nice feed into Collier, her first basket, a freshman from Missouri. Touré called for the foul, non-shooting foul, so Samuelson will inbound. Next year should be interesting with at least 2 of the big 3 gone. Tuck still to determine. She is eligible for the draft, but does have 1 year of eligibility remaining. Gabby Williams going to be around for a couple more years. Jefferson is the only starter who's not in doubles. She's got 8 points and 7 assists. Williams is not going to miss 2 in a row.
Such a quick leaper. Like, goes up, misses it, but she's off the ground and grabs it before anybody else.
Check that 14 points that she leads her team in scoring now. And there's a quick move to the basket by Collier. Williams left open, just needed that amount of space. Wow. UConn will play Tulane tomorrow in the first of 2 semifinals. They beat Tulane handily 96-38 and 80-40 in their 2 matchups as Collier finishes, but that's no surprise. UConn winning their games by an average of 40 points per game. He fell to the 2nd seed, but the Big Ten tournament, ESPN will have the final on Monday night, or Sunday night, excuse me. Right now, the reserves for UConn trying to close this out. Actually came to UConn as a track athlete. That's the other walk-on, Tierney Lawler, who gets an assist. They're both walk-ons on at the same time. Lawler, a junior from Ansonia, Connecticut. And the Huskies win 30 games. This is the 11th straight year they've won 30 games. And they had 5 players in double figures. Williams, 14 points off the bench. Payne, Jada Payne, 16 points as her collegiate career comes to a close.
Very business-like approach by Connecticut today.
For Katie Smith, I'm Pam Ward. We say so long from Mohegan Sun. UConn wins it 92-51.